Hello everybody, Neil here, how are we? It's Saturday morning pinball! Or something like that. I'm playing a little bit of Elvira. I'm just going to check. Neil here, how are we? The good news is you can hear me. Always a good thing that works out the bat. And we will see how we get on with Elvira. Great game this. I got the premium because there was one in stock. I put some nice red, thanks to Robert on Pinside, who does phenomenal quality powder coating. I've got some beautiful red powder coating on it. I got a pile of mods that are in freaking USPS purgatory, along with a bunch of speaker mods, although I did get I have got the LE speakers for it, so I'm going to swap them in. These are the Kenwood ones that you see on Stern games at the moment. 25 quid for two. I dread to think how much the premium speakers are, like 25 quid for 2 million of them, no doubt. Anyway, they are a lot. They do make a difference. So games with these speakers sound much better, for sure. Kenwood's a pretty decent audio make, even at the low end. So let's get right into it. Really like this game. So this is a new code they released a couple of days ago, which I haven't played a lot of actually. But the thing that's great about this game is the call-outs. It's just fucking awesome, and that's why I won the Twippy, which Elvira herself was very pleased about. Nope, that's not a great, not a great way to start. The lighting of the house on this is just absolutely amazing, basically.
Some might say two heads are better than one, but this hawk proves otherwise. Let's put our heads together and get this anatomical aberration back where he belongs.
I probably need to turn the brightness up a little bit on the screen. Right, lock the first ball.
Ball one, lock.
So I'm now trying to hit these blue shots. The way that the shots the way that the shots work has changed, so it's not so easy to complete a mode, I think. Yeah, I've got the outline set to really wide, so there'll be a lot of outline drains, I'm afraid. Let's see if we can get the skill shot. Yesterday, before I upgraded it, I was getting the skill shot all the time.
Hey, there's a light in the window. Let's check it out.
Yeah, oh, that was terrible. I don't know, yeah, you can see it actually, that's good. But you can see, as I hit the flipper, the different windows light up, which is...
Player one, you're up!
Which is the different modes, and they are consistent. I just consistently can't remember which one's which. Yeah, I definitely need to up the brightness a little bit,
Just been
I
bitten
think.
by a werewolf, and now he's haunting my house. So grab a silver bullet, darling. Now, not a beer. And let's rid the place of this canine correspondent.
Oh, so some of the music, again, Jerry, this guy's a genius, man. Done such a good job on this sound.
Ball two, lock.
Actually, this shot that I have to hit, the orbit shots are actually quite tough shots.
It's almost midnight.
Kind of struggle with them a little bit. So either I'm always usually too late.
With broad appeal.
Hey, Polar Bear, how are you, man? How's it going? Just playing a bit of Elvira. The new code. Isn't it quite early in the morning where you are? Like, really early. So it's kind of constant. I don't know how people, like some of the streamers do this. I don't know if some streamers can play and talk at the same time. I find it quite hard. That's another terrible game.
Boy, I'm glad to see you.
Well, have you been playing Polar Bear recently? Perhaps if you pay attention.
I've got to have limbs for my transplant experiments.
This is interesting. I've lost the ball.
At about a 50 out of 10. Time to remove this
But it's trying to start a mode.
team from my house.
Don't go anywhere.
Oh, okay. It's let me get away with it because of the ball save. So I have to hit these pinky looking shots. I mean, for me, I can't really complain about it. I'm able to work normally, so I'm kind of one of the lucky ones. But I have to say, I am sick of the site. Even though I've got a great pinball collection, I'd still rather be able to go out and do a few things. The only time I've been out is really to do shopping. And although I did manage to find a garden. My wife likes gardening, and I found a gardening place to get some compost for her.
And now for something completely different.
Yeah, Harlem Globetrotter is a great game. We have one in our club.
Wild Women Multi-Ball.
We have one in our club that a really nice one. Got that on the cusp of the ball save. Damn it.
Oh, jackpot!
Snowing, holy shit. See, for us, the weather's been pretty decent. Although last night it rained really heavy here, but like we had Easter holiday last week, and the weather was quite good. I think a lot of people took to their gardens, or those are lucky to have them. My family was out in the garden. We had an Easter egg hunt for my granddaughter that she enjoyed. I know what it is, but it's like midday here almost, and I feel like I need a nap. But I slept like a solid 8 hours last night. Crikey. I don't envy you that task. How much land have you got? It's the thing about you guys in some parts of America, you have these huge bits of land to look after. Yeah, my wife, at some point in time, my wife's going to call me and I'll end the stream. Did you watch any of Jack's Metallica thing last night? Looked like it was really good. I watched about an hour of the VOD this morning. Quite enjoyed it. 1.3 acres, yeah, that's big. I've got about half an acre.
Okay, kids, time to take this space
And
party elsewhere.
that's big enough for me. I wouldn't want anything any bigger. A friend of mine's got like 5 or 6 acres that all he does is spend money to keep it in order. It's like crazy, man.
These teenagers really have attitude in space.
Sergeant Jarhead.
Check your seat. This place is haunted.
Ugh. Sorry, I can't stop yawning. I really have no excuse for it as well.
You're pretty good at this.
I've started to go out and do a bit of a walk. I didn't do a lot. Did we do it last night? No, we didn't do it last night, but a couple of nights this week we've gone out for a walk because
Welcome back.
I'm just getting zero exercise and I'm eating like a pig.
Player one, you're up.
Ah, okay. Yeah, my wife likes, she plants a lot of kind of evergreen stuff. Not, you know, stuff that you don't have to continually replant or stuff. I managed to get her some, well, all the garden centres here are closed, but I managed to get her this, we found this one place that's open because they've got away with opening because they've also got a farm shop that sells food. So to open the farm shop, they've had to open the garden centre. It's probably on the edge of the law, let's say. But I'll be honest with you, I wasn't complaining. They were taking a lot of precautions with distancing. But I was able to get her some compost for her and for my daughter, who also likes gardening. I'm not a big gardening fan. I like sitting gardens, but other people can do the gardening.
By a werewolf and live.
Ah, okay.
The werewolf himself.
Yeah, so my mate, who's got a big bit of land, most of it's grass, and he's got alpacas on it. And he bought this sit-on lawnmower that he thought was cool initially, but even if you've got a big lawnmower, it's still a lot of work to mow big chunks of grass. You know, you got to deal with the grass cuttings, and it's not. Come on, I can't hit these bloody orbit shots for love nor money. Too late. Too early.
Cocktail time, my favorite time.
Too early.
Come on, everybody.
There we go, got one. Got it, finally. That was close. Note to self, pay more attention.
The jackpot is rising.
Oh. I'm really struggling with these. There we go, got it. Struggling with these orbit shots.
I'll take a really bloody one. I just love hairy guys.
That's what you call it. I haven't heard that before.
silver bullet. Ball 1 locked.
Yeah, I've heard about that. I mean, I have to say, mate, your government, both local and central, from what we see of it, it doesn't look like a great story, I'm afraid. It feels very political. Meanwhile, you got thousands of people dying. It's not good. And we're starting to see some people moan about the government, particularly around supplies of protective gear for the hospitals. You know, and there's like a global shortage of it because there's a global demand. I think we've used more protective equipment in the last 3 weeks than the country's used in the last 3 years rather. So you know, there's a lot of focus on that right now. Yeah, I have to say, I played this in Chicago. I only had one game at Indisc, which I tell you, Indisc seems like years ago, doesn't it? I mean, it was January. It's not that far away, but it feels like. I mean, I'm so glad I went because that would have been the only event. That's the only event I've done this year. All the other events here have pretty much been before they got going. We had one event here in my place, but they've all pretty much been cancelled basically. Yeah, the code's just got better and better.
Breaking news! A member of the Washington Press Corps has just been bitten by a werewolf. And now he's hiding.
Lyman's definitely made it harder though, for sure. And this code release, the last couple of code releases, definitely feels like it's a bit harder. You got more shots to hit to get through the modes. Just shows you though that, you know, using Elvira and all the movie didn't cost her a lot of money, so they're able to put so much more into the game, which I think is the right way to go.
I am Torgo. I take care of the place while the master is away.
Yeah, I don't know. I imagine some people there must have caught it. I don't know. I don't think they would have caught it there.
And your hands on the flipper buttons at all times.
But yeah, it was my last event. I wasn't 100% sure I was going to make it there, but I'm so glad I did. It was a great event. Really, Jim and Carl put on a phenomenal event. I know that, and all the other folks involved in it. Definitely, if it's on again next year and I can get there, I'm going to go. But I suspect for a lot of folks, traveling is going to be a less done affair. Damn it.
Ball 1 locked.
Come on, Neil. It's the easiest shot in the game.
Ball 2 locked.
Alright, we'll get the multi-ball.
I paid. All the same, right?
I need to hit that bloody center shot. Ah! Got it. missed it. I'm sort of worried that the opto on that, on the house door, front door is not. Oh, it is working.
Super jackpot!
Yeah, no, they've cancelled the World's Mate. It's been cancelled. They haven't announced it, but they've told the players. So a couple of guys from the UK who were involved let me know that they cancelled it. Oh yeah, okay. So they've moved it to November. Yeah, you're right. I mean, sorry. Yeah, when I say cancel, I meant reschedule it. Yeah, I mean, hopefully. Yeah, you're right. Hopefully it does happen, but I have to say, I'm pretty skeptical about any event this side of Christmas, and even into January, because someone coughs, everyone's like, because I think this virus isn't gonna. It's not gonna like we all wake up and it's gone. It's gonna be bouncing around a lot, and I think there'll be restrictions on events, basically. Yeah, I mean, if Indisc's on, I'm going because it's.
And now you may enter your initials.
Oh, excellent! World Women Multi-Ball Champion. Only 9 million.
Let's get this nightmare started.
I'm going to try and have a proper game this game. These bloody orbit shots, I need to spend some time practicing on. I'm struggling with it. Ah! Yeah, I mean, he does, but let me tell you, Polar Bear, if he opens at the wrong time and he causes this to grow, you know, Florida's like where everybody wants to fly in. You know, it's that sort of thing that's going to cause this to be really ugly. If they get it wrong, you know, it's going to be bad. I do think he needs to play that very carefully. I'm going to start again.
Welcome to my house of horrors.
Otherwise, you could really shoot people in the foot with this thing.
Breaking news! A member of the Washington Press Corps has just been bitten by a werewolf. And now he's haunting my house.
I do think, just from the outside, the politics in this in the US seem a bit crazy. We're starting to get a bit of that here. Lots of people starting to ask what the UK's exit strategy is. They extended lockdown for 3 weeks on Friday, and everyone's saying, well, what's the exit strategy?
Some might say two heads are better than one. but this thought proves otherwise. Let's put our heads together and get this anatomical aberration back where he belongs. On film.
God, I'm sucking at shots. I'm normally bad at hitting shots, but not normally this bad. Yeah, vaccine, I mean, the problem is though, there's so many different potential strains of this. I'm not sure a vaccine's going to cut it. It's going to end up being like, you know, any other coronavirus, which makes it difficult for a vaccine. I'm starting again. Yeah, I think testing for, and I think from me, my point of view, what really needs to be proven is once you've caught this and you've had it, are you immune? Because that deals with a load of issues. Because in Korea, they've seen there's reports from, and it's a few folks have said it, but the Wellcome Trust here in the UK, which are quite a renowned organisation, they've said that Korea has seen people get reinfected. If that happens, we're in real trouble, and a vaccine becomes super important. But if this thing mutates, then we're in big trouble. Are they effective though? Because the current effectiveness of this test strain's been like around 70%. It's like, that's a big ratio to get wrong, but you know, it's just so frustrating if you don't know what's a fact and what isn't a fact. We want to, testing here is a big focus for the medical folks, so that we got a lot of people that are like isolated because they think they have it, and quite often they turn out not to have it. So that's what one of the big focuses for testing for our health service here. That and getting them the protective clothing, which just seems really challenging.
Surface readings register above minimum requirements.
Oh, that's good if it's getting better.
Kids, time to take this space party elsewhere.
Anyway.
Fire up your retro rockets and ship out.
Completing a haunt.
Just shoot anything!
I really like the call-outs on this game.
These wacky women have been hot in my garage for months. I bet the beer fridge is empty again.
So I finished that mode. So that one's lit up. Ah, playing so bad. Yeah, I agree. It does help. I just kind of wish all the political bullshit would stop, man. People are dying.
This crew tips the creep factor scales at about a 50 out of 10. Time to remove this experimental team from my house.
Come on, get in there. Fuck. Keep losing the ball so badly. Excuse my language.
Ball one, lock!
Kind of weird, like last week I was hitting the skill shot. It was basically a skill shot where you send the ball to the back of the house and Elvira makes some backdoor comment, which is quite usually, call out's usually quite funny. I'm just sucking at the moment.
Why don't you come back and see me sometime?
Excellent.
Nice to see you again. Oh, honey, you must be psychic. Now it's time to round up the crazy, creepy, culty clan and feel their fate.
Come on. Actually hit that bloody shot there. Ah. So I normally would nudge that, but I don't know if you heard that. Fractured my elbow, so I've not got a lot of strength in this arm at the moment. Here we go, we got the back door.
Aren't you the sneaky pig?
I slipped taking the trash out, and 3 weeks in I still can't straighten my arm, and I can't. If I try and put any kind of push on this arm, it's pretty painful.
It's almost midnight.
This has not gone well today. I was hoping to get like a big high score. There we go. Got it again.
Aren't you the sneaky pig?
God, let's get this guy out of my house before he starts using my tweezers.
Oh, come on.
Head for the trunk. Elvira's here, and it's time to cut to the chase.
I'm gonna forget to take my meds because of you.
Oh. This is driving me nuts, this game now.
I need to sell this stuff.
had a... No, I don't think so. I think on the premium, I think it's as many as you want, basically. The LE and the... Like, they had an LE that was 500, I think, and a signature edition that was 50 or something. I would normally have got the LE, but my dealer here in the UK, Phil Pinball Heaven, he had a premium in stock. I could get it the next day, or wait 3 months for a container, which actually probably would be a lot longer. Yeah. I'm kind of glad I got this, and I got, I don't know if you know Robert on Pinside, who does powder coating. He did the armour for me. This came with normal Stern black armour. I was supposed to pick that up in Texas, but obviously that didn't happen, so he shipped it over. No, you idiot. What was that? Yeah, and here well, actually, Phil brought quite a more over than I expected. I think he brought 2 LEs over, and 4 premiums. So basically, 2 of my buddies who played it here went out and bought the game the next day. One of the guys said, Neil, I really don't like you. Every time I come to your house, it's expensive because I end up buying a game. But yeah, my mate Paul and John both bought this game. I'm kind of wishing that I'd ordered the LE. Well, I was for a while, but I'm actually quite happy with this. I got the... I got the powder coating done, I got the side things put on. I got a few mods coming for it. I got the LE speakers, Kenwood speakers.
Get ready to hunt
for
down
25 quid for 2.
And a little quirky werewolf of Washington.
So yeah, not a lot of people have played this game. I mean, most people played it because I had a tournament here, literally 2 weeks before lockdown really kicked in. Actually, we were in 2 minds whether to have it or not, but we went ahead. And actually, no one who was here had the virus, so that was good. But we were a bit concerned about it. But we know that the people who come are good friends of ours, so everyone was playing this, and quite a lot of people actually haven't played Jurassic Park. There's not a lot of them over here. Oh, come on. Unfortunately, my Stranger Things arrived too late after the lockdown. I was supposed to have a big annual tournament on Good Friday, called the Next in Line. Here we go. And oh, fucking hell! See that? It came off. It came off the ramp and went straight down the middle. That was a bit of a weird one. I need to check that out.
Welcome back.
Ball 2 locked.
Ball 2 locked. Don't let him out.
I am Torgo. I take care of the place while the master is away.
God, I'm haunted by one of the worst movies ever made.
These B movies, some of these B movies
And
look
your hands
fucking
on the
shocking.
controls at all times.
Oh, come on. That was painful, that one.
I thought I heard something.
Here we go.
Look, there comes one of them now.
That's right, Johnny. And now we're coming to get you and your little stalker.
Too early.
They're all
Yeah, good to see you, man. Listen, stay safe and hopefully see you maybe in Florida if that's the next big event. I might come out for it if I can get there. I'm trying to get to Chicago Expo is the next place. But yeah, listen, stay safe, my friend, and hopefully see you soon.
Neon
Dragon!
Another wild, untamed, all the same, right?
Wild
Women multi-ball.
Jackpot! Next time, you die.
Playing terrible today.
Phew. The hand of fate is lit.
Oh, that was a nice reject. You missed that shot, you're in big trouble. Big trouble.
Enter your initials.
Not quite sure why. I'd love a dead champion.
Welcome back, darling.
Not everybody likes it in the back door, but you do.
Whoever is bitten by a werewolf and lives becomes a werewolf himself.
Get ready to hunt down the big, bad, and a little quirky werewolf of Washington.
Right. Forget that game happened.
Welcome back. The Deadhead Family Crypt.
The girl bit you, didn't
Get ready to hunt down the big bad and a little quirky werewolf of Washington.
I think on the second mode you have to hit the front door twice to start the next haunt on mode.
She's alive and I'll keep her alive until I find her a body.
This crew tips the creep factor scales at about a 50 out of 10. Time to remove this experimental team from my house.
I'll get to you later. I'll make everything up to you. I swear I will.
So I've got a... ah!
Next time, you die.
There's that, oh. I think this is a new gargoyle head thing since the last couple of codes, basically.
Phew, that was a narrow escape. Get back in there.
And now, player one!
People selling their games, man. It's sad.
In my house? Jeez, the nervous and spirits. You and your crampy hands just need to leave, sir.
Ball one, lock!
Ah, fuck. That fucking outlay. Excuse the language, sorry. Hold on.
Player one, you're...
Just doing this.
Let's flip this old dump. I say it. This time,
just do some hand stretching or something.
He thinks it's you who's been stealing those limbs from the amputee operations.
This crew tips the creep factor scales at about a 50 out of 10. Time to remove this experimental team from my house.
Ah! Game's so fast. Tell one thing that's really kind of iffy on this is the location is spinner. If you're kind of like that, it's not obvious that there's a light, a target lit there.
Sneaking in the back door, huh? It's almost midnight.
A werewolf can only be killed with a silver bullet.
Get ready to hunt down the big, bad, and a little quirky werewolf of Washington.
Can't hit shit today. More than usual.
Not everybody likes it in the back door, but you do.
The hand of fate is lit. Oh, honey, you must be psychic. Now it's time to round up this crazy, creepy, culty clan and seal their fate.
The master won't mind you staying tonight. Oh, have you seen Debbie? No?
Bill me!
Arise, my mind.
Primal darkness.
No, you bastard. Get a ball down there, man, you're dead. Alright, I'll be back in 5. Right, I'm back. Sorry about that. I have to get a spend the penny, as they say. I have to breakfast. I'm thinking that's what might be contributing to my shocking playing. Say hello on chat. I'm Neil. This is my crazy arcade at home. It's a bit of a shithole at the moment because I'm using it as a temporary office. Get Twitch back up so I can see who's talking, if anyone is. Probably not. Hello 6 viewers, whoever you are, say hello on chat. That's better.
They're coming for you, Barbara.
Night of the Living Dead, the original zombie adventure. Let's trap this crap ASAP. Zombies everywhere.
Oh. Just brutal, man. Absolutely brutal.
You're in there. I thought I heard something. Head for the trap.
Oh, unlocked. Fucking hell. Oh dear.
It's almost midnight.
Sunny Beachhead.
I am Torgo.
I am Torgo.
While the master is away.
God, I'm haunted by one of the worst movies ever made. Please keep your monitors and your hands on the food.
I will get to the luggage.
There we go. Ah, are you kidding me? Gargoyle's going wild and it's bloody lost the ball. This game definitely got harder.
Why don't you come back and see me sometime?
Love it.
Nice to see you again. I'll save you this time.
might stick on Batman 66. I'm in the mood for some Joker. It's fucking awesome. The Joker is absolutely awesome.
I'll just bring the back to the room.
Hey, hit the left ramp.
Next time, you die. John, to the front! Ball two, lock!
Are you seen heavy? No.
These outlines are so infuriating. I'll have to adjust them.
And now for something completely different. This haunt is so wild, it's Wongo.
Wild Women Multi-Ball!
This is Stern's Elvira, relatively new game, not many of them in the UK, 5 or 6 I think, and a really cracking game.
Don't go anywhere!
Who said you could take a bath in my house? Jeez, the nerve of some spirits. You and your crappy man just need to leave.
Completing a hunt sends spirits back through B Restorator. I knew as soon as I'd hit that shot I was going to lose the ball.
Enter your initials.
Oh, what for? Wild Woman Multi-Ball. I got more than 8 million. I'm struggling with this game.
Boy, am I glad to see you.
Oh yeah.
I can see you like the back door.
Oh no.
say disintegrator. Just call it a ray gun, dude.
That's new. Well, I haven't heard it before, at least. Oh, come on, yo. That's better. Hey, Laser Loss, how are you, man?
Hey, big man with a ray gun.
Doing a bit of Elvira. I'm not playing very well today, mate, I have to say. I wish to warn you. You played this game. I fractured my elbow, so I can't put a lot of weight into the machine. So when a ball comes like that, it's really hard to nudge the game to stop it from going out. And when I do try, like I just tried, it's bloody painful. Yeah, mine's set up tough as well. I think you have to set this game up tough, otherwise you've got it for hours. Nah, I was taking the trash out and I slipped and landed on it. It wasn't that actually bad, but I took a big clunk. And this was like 3 weeks ago, and basically if I try and twist it, that movement's sore. I can't straighten it yet. And for a while, all I could do is that. So I was playing pinball, this weird pose, which probably wasn't good for it. But I went to the hospital, but they don't do anything for a fractured elbow. But last week, the rest of my arm. Kind of bruised, so it was quite painful. But I mean, well, I say painful in certain situations, and then but I can't put any pressure into it. It's really sore if I put pressure into it. So apparently 6 to 8 weeks is the kind of normal recovery time. So just as well that there's no events on or no pinball things on. So I've timed it well to get a fracture, although. Going to the hospital, I was a bit nervous about going to the hospital. It was 3 weeks ago, roughly. Could have been worse, could have been a lot worse. If I'd had to have a cast, that would have been a fucking nightmare.
Let's put our heads together and get this anatomical aberration back where he belongs.
It's just just inconvenient, the timing, like, got nothing to do, I want to play pinball and it's slightly harder to play. Anyway, could be worse. There's a lot of people with worse situations than me, so I'm not sweating it too much. It's also a good excuse for playing bad. Irrespective of
You now get into the big hop with Rock Deal.
Not a great come on. See, I can push that way, but not that way.
Enter your initials.
I hope you're well. What you Where are you located? You're in Europe or you're in the US? I can never remember where people are. Right.
Welcome back, darling.
Oh. That's interesting. She's just reminding me there's something I need to fix on Stranger Things. Morning. Oh, hi, okay. You just missed Polar Bear.
I think something's rising.
I don't know if you know Polar Bear. He was on earlier. I think he was. Oh, that was good.
Fruit multi-ball.
That was fucking terrible. Yeah, it's kind of early afternoon here. See if I can actually get a jackpot. Hooray! That was terrible.
Oh, jackpot!
Yeah, he was on earlier for a bit. I need to take a look at that this year because it's definitely not right. The lid of the trunk.
Ooh, big man with a ray gun. These teenagers really have attitude in space. Yikes! Giant monster silhouettes!
Come on. It's not easy. So there's basically there's a little board that you can get from China. It does LVDS to HDMI conversion, and basically what you do is you take you need a cable. Actually, I had one kicking around. The board comes with this cable, and you basically stick the LVDS, take it off the Stern motherboard, stick it on the LVDS board, and then you put this other cable in, and then that gives you HDMI. It's not perfect. It kind of glitches every now and again. Apparently, Stern are coming out with their own solution, so I'm really in for that because well, I've actually got them in. I've got the board's like $20, I think, roughly. So I've stuck one in all my games, so I can basically get direct out of all my Stern LCDs. I don't know why Stern didn't go for a HDMI solution. Well,
And now for something completely different. This hunt is so wild, it's wongo.
Well, I do know why.
Wild
Cost.
Women multi-ball!
What games have you got at home, or do you have access to? struggle with the orbit shots on this game. Baby, baby.
Here's the front door.
Yeah, so GGP games are a bit easier because they use DVI. So you just need a DVI to DVI to HDMI cable and a splitter. So I've got my dialed in wired up as to do. Oh. Oh yeah, okay, so yeah, if you go, the Buffalo guys did a tutorial on it. Oh, I might get away with that, I might get away with that. Ah! I thought I'd get that ball back. Alice Cooper in TNA is really easy. All you need is an HDMI splitter. So they push HDMI out of their little computer, stick a splitter in. So I've got my TNA. You can see it. Yeah, can you? No, you can't. It's just outside the camera. I've got my TNA set up. The only thing with TNA is though, and I keep hassling Scott. Well, I'm asking very politely. The spooky guys are a bit. They're not overly happy with me because I moaned about the playfield on TNA a bit much, but basically on the screen for TNA it never shows the score. It's on this displays, so even though you get direct eye, it's not that useful if you're streaming like a tournament. So I kept asking Scott if you put a tournament mode in that would basically put the scores on the screen. I suspect it's not easy to do that, otherwise he would. I'm guessing he would have done it, but it's just basically you gotta if you're using that game in a tournament, you need another camera, and it's a pain in the ass basically. So the only games I can't direct output now are old DMD games, and I actually have a solution for them. I've just been lazy about trying to deploy it. So Color DMD has an LVDS out, which is the same out as Stern, and you can put it into the LVDS board. It just needs a cable. I actually bought a Color DMD to experiment with to get it to work, but I've just never got around to it. And I've only got what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've only got 6 DMD games left. I mean, Walking Dead and Star Trek probably never go anywhere, but and Theatre Magic, but Shadow, Next Gen, and No Fear they're probably on the way out at some point in time. Also, you can, there's a way you can grab the sound on
Hey, there's a light in the window. Let's check it out.
Oh, fuck off. It's so badly. The other games that are really easy are CGC games, so my Medieval Attack and Monster Bash, again they send HDMI out, so you just have to split it, put a cable in. You need an active splitter for that, otherwise you've got to go through a bit of a rigmarole to make it work. On my rig I've still got a DMD cam, in fact it's on right now. I'm going to turn it off. And it that I use for DMD. So I was playing Theatre Magic for the first time in a while, streamed it last night, so I had that running. But in my shed here I've got so I've got Walking Dead, Jurassic Park, Iron Maiden, Deadpool, and Batman 66 with a camera above them. So I was going to put, before this kind of rig thing came out, I was going to put cameras above every single game, and I did 5 of them. Walking Dead there because it's
Player one.
I've got a TV there that makes it hard to get the rig in, so where I can't get the rig in I'm putting a camera, but I did 4 cameras and wired them all up, and I've got this cabling system that I've put in, and basically means that I run tournaments here, and on the screens, I don't know if you can see, but I've got 3 big screens up on the wall, and I can put the game on the screens, and also I can stream whichever game there's an interesting game going on without kind of doing a lot of faffing about. I dread to think how much money I've spent, probably enough to buy a few pinball machines I suspect, but the problem I've got is I want to be able to just turn my streaming rig on and stream, as opposed to having to move lots of kit, and you know if you do streaming it's a lot of effort.
Ball 2.
Yeah, I'll show you. Let me just show you because it's quite cool. Just need to turn the games off basically. Might lose the sound, but I'll show you just very quickly. Oh, okay, hold on. So, let me quickly do this. Oh no, I forgot to turn it on, idiot. So basically on this screen normally you'd be able to see all the direct ins, but I haven't turned it on because I was just doing a quick stream. Let me see if I can turn it on. So I'll either crash the computer or it'll ping up. There we go. So you can see all the you can see it, hopefully you can see that. You can see I've got the Nyrus is for the rig camera, but you can see I've got the 4 games that I've got on the cameras at the moment. I've got wired up. I'm basically waiting for a card so I can put the rest of my games on. At the moment, I'm reusing one port, but I'm going to put another card in. It's quite handy, so I can kind of do. Don't know if I've got it set up. Yeah, I can kind of jump between games really easily, basically. Which you know, if you run an event, is quite handy. Right, back to here. Yeah, just again, it's just so that time. I basically, if I'm not working, I'm kind of playing pinball, and usually working, I travel a lot, so I want to get everything in it automated and set up so I can just turn it on. I am Torgo.
The place while the master is away.
I'm haunted by one of the worst movies ever made. Please keep your monos and your hands on the flipper button at all times.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, it just means I can just press a button and it's there. It's handy, basically.
Hey, don't you have nothing better to do?
Come on.
These white goods have been hot in my garage for months. I bet the beer fridge is empty again.
Oh, that was lucky. Very lucky on the ball save there. Oh. Come on.
Ball one,
Got lucky there. 4 seconds to hit that shot. And he screwed it up. Screwed it up again.
Sesame!
Here we go.
Ooh, big man with a ray gun.
Find some of the find the orbit shots in this shot here. Quite difficult.
Respect your elders! This is how we blow these suckers wide open! nice antiques, Elvira. Double threat.
Boom. Finally having a bit of a better game.
These guys are stiffer than... Hey, I'm talking about their acting skills.
Oh, come on. Trailer trash. So that's a mode, but where is it on the playfield? Trailer trash. I can't see.
Get ready, player one.
Here we go.
They're coming to get you,
Barbara.
Lock the door!
Ah, come on. I should have gone for the multi-ball. Idiot.
Enter your initials, if you dare.
Yellow insert. Oh yeah, I see it now. Right. So many lights on this game. One mode off the mini, the mid, whatever it's called. What's it called? The mini wizard mode. You need 3 modes, don't you? Lyman has definitely made the game harder.
Nice shot. Unskilled, but nice shot.
She's alive and I'll keep her alive until I find her a body.
What are you doing here, beloved?
Ah, okay. Ooh.
The Bedhead family creep.
I've heard that song before.
Come on. Oh. That was handy. Oh, that was lucky. I do think they should score more. If you get the back door shot in a mode, it should give you something. At the moment, it doesn't give you anything. Get the ball back. Ah, come on.
It's almost midnight.
Oh, that was terrible. Right, I've one more game after this, and I'm probably going to call it a day at that stage.
Drive me crazy, baby.
Leave me alone!
Terrible. Terrible! No worries, man. Just, it's, like I say, it's not hard to do. It's just be careful and make sure you got the game off when you're fiddling with the connectors. And you know when it's working. And you turn there's some pins you have to align, but if you get stuck with it, ping me a note. But the Buffalo guys did a good tutorial on it. Right, this can't be my last game. I'm having such a bad start.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
I can see you like the back door. Whoa, you're cleaning up. You're pretty good at this. Head for the truck.
There's definitely something not right with that trunk lid, I think.
These teenagers.
This is how we blow this sucker wide open!
Yeah, I know, mate. I'm lucky. I got games at home. You might want to talk to your local dealer or your local arcade, because some of them are like renting them out.
I can see you like the back door.
So we got two guys that put games on locations, and they're kind of renting them out for like, I don't know, 100 quid a month or 100 bucks a month or something. It's not cheap, but you know, if I think about, when you think about how much you play it versus putting dollars in the games.
Breaking news!
Okay.
The Washington press corps has just been bitten by a werewolf, and now he's haunting my house. So grab a silver bullet, darling. No, not a beer. And let's rid the place of these canine correspondents.
I think you might be waiting for a while for Cactus Canyon. To be honest, you know, I know a lot of people complain about quality from Stern, but I personally, with the exception of Ghostbusters, which they gave me a new populated playfield from, I haven't had too many issues. Yeah, you do need to dial a game in, but I'm pretty. I think some people have had a lot more bad luck than others, is what I would say. I mean, it's not good enough for sure, but like this game's been bulletproof since I got it. I've not had to do a single thing to it. The Stranger Things, I needed to tweak the ball guide a little bit so it didn't hit the sling. And tweak the burn it back, but you know, I got Batman next to me. I'm never Walking Dead, didn't have to do anything to that. Batman, didn't have to do anything to that. Larry, welcome to the channel, Artifact. Artifact sucks. They do indeed. Deadpool didn't have to do anything to that. Iron Maiden was a freaking nightmare, actually. That was really bad. Where I had to, it was the LE, so I had to sort out the captive balls. They were a fucking nightmare. And the launch, but now that I've got it dialed in, it's solid. Jurassic Park, I hadn't have to do a thing with it. Guardians, the bloody drop target, you just have to bend the, you just have to pull the sensor together. That sorts it out. Black Knight, not a thing, it's been bulletproof. And Star Trek, not a thing, it's been bulletproof. And I got a Metallica that's been rock solid. It's not here, it's in our club. I help run a pinball club. Yeah, I don't know what Stern really seemed to struggle with auto launch. But I mean, if you compare them to CGC games, you know, I agree with you. CGC are significantly more better build quality. So I got Monster Bash Remake, Medieval Madness, and Attack from Mars, and they've all been absolutely rock solid. The only issue I've had with Attack from Mars is the launch from the straight out of luck, which has not been great, I have to say. And Medieval Madness is my most reliable game I've ever had. I've not had to touch it. I actually had one issue last week where the catapult wasn't firing. I thought, okay, probably a coil stop or something. Opened it up, all it was a fucking loose connector. Plugged it back in, boom. Yeah, well, you got to take your choices, man. But I think some of the Stern games have been brilliant. I wouldn't want to miss out on them. But I do know, you know, you don't want to. You're shelling out a lot of money. You don't want it to go badly. Yeah, see, I need to. I don't know what's causing that. Definitely need to. So I've got an issue with this. I need to look at. It's not closing right. It's giving me a free lock. I'll have a look at it.
Wild, untamed, all the same, right?
Wild Women Multi-Ball!
Yeah, I mean that's the thing. Here in the UK, there's barely nowhere to play pinball. If you want to play pinball, you really there's literally 3 places that are worth going to. Yeah, I mean, so here in the UK we got a friend of mine runs a bar called Tilt, like a craft beer pinball place. It's a really good, really good place. He's closed at the moment. Actually, most of his games have been loaned out. I've got actually these Wonkas coming to my house on Monday. I've borrowed it. Not a big fan of it, but I wanted to learn how to play it for comps, so I managed to borrow that, fuck.
Phew.
The other place is Flip Out London, basically, which is a pinball club me and a few of my buddies run, about 8 of us. We've all put games in there, so I got a lot of classics that are in there, a couple of other Stern games. We got about 60 games, and people kind of pay a monthly membership fee. We've had a great. Been running really well, and luckily our landlord's kind of reduced the rent a little bit for us. Not significantly, but enough that it helps. But we've had a couple of members cancel. It's like 20 quid a month. It's not a huge amount of money, but for some people, if you're not working, it's massive, right? So. but we haven't had too many people cancel, so basically the membership fees kind of cover a bit of the rent, and then me and our, because we want to have a decent place to play and do events, we put in the rest. We were a bit worried about closing, but we didn't have a choice. Basically, it's illegal for the moment. It's illegal for us to open.
Why don't you come back and see me sometime?
I think I'm going to play a bit of Batman, folks. Is that all right? Try and do this without moving the rig. Yeah, you can kind of see me, can't you? But I've got another camera. Hopefully, will work. Where have I put the keyboard? There we go. Let me just do one thing so I can see you guys better. Remove that. Go back to rig. Hold on, I'm just copying. Just arranging something. Right, oops, didn't want to do that, but I've done it. Yes, here we go. Right, that should be okay. And then I want to, where's my remote for my camera? There it is. Zoom. There we go. How's that, guys? Is that alright? Can you hear me? Can you see me? How are we doing? So it's a bit harder with this. I've got this camera that I can move around. Here we go. Right, bit of Batman, because I haven't played it for a while. And I do like... The Joker does make me chuckle.
A beastly hot day in Gotham City. Rare indeed for a metropolis which generally enjoys perfect weather.
Let me know how the sound is, folks. I've not played this game in a while, actually. It's criminal. I actually want the Joker because I think the Joker's laughing's hilarious. Here we go. Already.
I'm calling time.
Are you ready for this? Oh, missed the shot. Oh, that's what I love. I was laughing. That's awesome. Let's see if we can hit a few more shots. Something's wildly off on this.
My utility belt.
Gadgets. Lock is lit. Oh, how delicious it is! The sound is sour, no joker. But it's time for us to make our own collection.
Here we go.
I think I've got it.
Alright, let's do
Bookworm to print his devil.
the big point scoring strategy, but I can never achieve it.
Gadgets.
Damn it. Ah, yeah, that's a good idea. I always forget to do that. Hold on.
Player one, you're up.
Oh, okay. So this last shot here to get, which is again another one of these shots I struggle with on the orbit side.
Ball one locked.
Trying to get so in a tournament I'd normally take the super, but I'm going to roll it over, or maybe not. There's definitely something different about this game. Like the light's not, it's not as lit up as it normally is. I don't know, it's weird. Yeah, thanks for joining, Laser. Speak soon. Stay safe, man. I'm gonna have a couple of games of this and call it a day, I think, myself.
Noble sanctuary of nature in the midst of the teeming metropolis.
Ah, you twat. Idiots. I think the Joker's hilarious, man. It's so good, man. Thanks for joining, man.
Lock is lit.
Come on. God damn it, that was terrible. Right, last game. It's going to be a good one.
A warm, serene afternoon in Gotham City.
It's not going my way, is it?
Utility belt. To the back holes.
That was a lucky shot. Very lucky shot. And I missed the 2x.
Wow. Utility belt saves second. Ball 1 locked. Lock is lit.
Oh, there we go. That's one downside of this game of that turntable, the little car one, sometimes the ball gets stuck behind it. See if we can get a multi-ball going. The lock shot's quite a tough shot, I find. I find them all tough because I'm rubbish.
Ball 2 locked.
Here we go.
Shall we, Robin?
Let's, Batman. Holy multi-ball! Up next.
Oh, excellent, right away. It bounced off, went into the special bit, and I get the adder ball right away. Although the downside of that is you get the kind of the ball save. You lose the ball save, I guess. That was a terrible multi-ball. Oh, that was nice.
Probably keep better on ice.
Bye bye, penguin.
Villain brought to justice.
Jeez.
Gadgets.
Come on.
I'm calling. Thank the saints for the utility belt.
At long last, I'll have them out of my way permanently.
Right, I'm calling it a day there, folks. You're up there. Have a good weekend. Stay safe. I might do some more streaming later on. Take it easy, everybody. Bye-bye.